All right, welcome back to the KnivesFAST channel. It is time for another video, so say hello to Ren and Stimpy and Powdered Toast Man, Log TV, and Choo Choo, and let's get started on the KnivesFAST channel. All right, folks, so we have a couple of rapid reviews for you here. Both of these come through the Lefty Pass Around group, and I got to get them moving. I am behind. These are going to Work Knife Balance, so I'm sorry, dude, for holding you up, and we'll get them out. Now, these are going to be quick reviews. These are not going to be in depth. Not that my reviews usually are, but they're going to be quick. So this is the CMB Made Knives Sasori, and this is this one over here. Sorry, is the Cavalcarasu, and these are both designed by Tiguass, who has been making lots of unique knives this year, so they should not be a surprise. By the way, KnivesFAST channel, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and check me out on Instagram. Now, I'm going to put the packaging over here just to get it out of the way so that we don't have focus issues, hopefully. And we will start with the Sasori here. This is the CMB Made Knives Sasori. And of the two, this is the most practical. And I would actually say, of all the Tiguass designs I've seen, this is the most practical. It is a very small knife, and it is made extremely well, like you guys know CMB does. I like this one a lot. Now, the blade shape isn't exactly my style, but I can definitely appreciate this knife. So you have contoured scales. You have this nice little artistic chamfer back here. Yeah, I love the minimal hardware. You do have a back spacer and quite a bit of milling inside for weight reduction. Really cool looking back spacer. Really cool looking clip. It's got your CMB and Tiguass logos there. You do have about that much out of the pocket, but that's nothing in my opinion. Very nice. You do have a pivot that is tooled on one side. Very nice flipper tab with jimping. Now you can see there, it could be a little stronger, but at the same point, I believe because of it being so thin, yeah, see how much better it was that time? As long as I keep off of the lock bar, it comes out pretty dang well. Now, this is an artistic knife, but look, we do have nice access to the lock bar there, even a chamfer. You can just go right across very easily. You have a lock bar over travel stop and insert, and you have your nice long lock bar with a really nice chamfer. It moves out of the way really easily, no problems there. Now, that flipper tab is going to come down on your thumb, so you definitely got to make sure you get it past the detent, which, yeah, not hard at all. Very, very nice. I'm going to look, think it's on bearings, but I'll look in just a second. You do have a recurve hollow grind, guys. And yes, this is a very compound grind. You have a swedge all the way across the top, but with enough room here to still put your thumb out there. You have the vertical satin there, horizontal satin there, kind of diagonal on the flat, and straight up and down vertical on the hollow. But it is very much a recurve. You do have a nice sharpening choil, and you're good there. And this guy definitely is a piercer and a cutter. So you can see there, definitely pierces and cuts very nicely. I don't know what it is with me and getting these hollow grinds started, but there you go, very nice. And on the flat, let's use just the flat here. You can see, come on, let's just go across. So you can see there, yeah, it cuts. It definitely cuts, and it definitely has a unique shape to that blade. Now, your lockup is really nice, and about 40 there, and you are dead centered and all the way to the end. It's a gorgeous looking knife, as you can see. Not entirely practical because of the blade shape, but pretty close. Now, this is the Sasori, 7.8 inches overall, 3.14 inch blade length, 3.2 millimeter blade thickness, and M390 Belt satin, as you can see, it is titanium. The weight is 2.57 ounces, and it's designed by Tiguass. Now, this guy is at White Mountain Knives, so you can get 10% off with code KnivesFAST, and it is $221. Now, we'll do all our comparisons at the end together. Now, this is the Karasu, and I'm going to take a moment here to look this one up because I can't have them both on my screen at the same time, so you can wait a second. Karasu, I believe. Yep, Karasu. And let's see, what dealers am I going to find this one at? So it looks like I'm only finding this one at Cavil's website at this point in time. And this is a super unique knife, okay? You have this beautiful Cavil logo here, tooling on this side, flat scales. You have an inlay, and what I'm trying to find out is what that inlay is. And of course, okay, so let's see if they tell me what the inlay is. There's two versions. And you can see, here's the exploded, you can see the inlays on both sides. There's an inlay here. It is a frame lock, so you kind of have that over, and then that. And let's see, gray ceramic coating on the blade. So that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for what that insert is. And of course, you're not going to tell me, are you? It's really nice of you. Okay, so these are $236, and they just call this grayish blue, okay? Description, let's see. Really? All right. Well, unfortunately, they're not going to give me the information I'm looking for on here. So, guys, I'm sorry. It feels like some sort of, maybe it's still titanium, but it could be some sort of aluminum with a pattern on it. It does have a little bit of grit to it there, and then you have a titanium pivot collar. Really interesting shape, and you have a clamshell design. We've been seeing a lot. You have a screw here and the pivot screw, and that's all you see. Very interesting knife. Now, you can't get to the hole to deploy, so all you have is this front flipper, and guys, I can't work it, okay? I did it one time in the unboxing, and I'm staying off of the lock bar. I can't deploy the knife. It is an extremely tight detent, very tight. Even pulling it out like that, it's tight. Great access to the lock bar. Nice chamfer here and here. You can get that. It is dead centered. Very nice. Yeah, I just can't deploy the knife. The 40 to 50% on the lockup. Now, in the handle, it's only a 3-finger knife, and it feels pretty good. It's a little awkward. Now, if you're one of these guys, you can, I got to be really careful. Carry it like this. Not very comfortable like that for me. Like this is the best grip, and I almost can get a 4th finger on when I choke up to this where the jimping is here. And it is swedged here, so it doesn't feel great on my thumb. So really, the way it should be held is kind of like this. You do have a sharpening choil there, so you're good there. Nice thin stock. And again, good for push cuts and things like that. Let's see what we got here. Oh, come on, cardboard. Really? How come the cardboard has to hate me? You can see, ridiculously sharp. This one is a fantastic cutter. It is, I am not sure. Again, guys, there is very little information on their site, so I apologize that I sound like a complete doofus. It is a flat ground blade, and very nicely done. It is very thin, and it is a cutter. Again, M390 on the steel, and they're not really giving me the specs. It is light, I would say like 2.5 to 3 ounces. And it looks like what we've got here is about a 5 7/8 knife with about a 2-inch cutting edge and about a 3.5-inch handle. So, you know, not bad as far as that goes. And again, I would say it's around 3 ounces. Let's just, where did I put my, hold on. I don't know where I put my scale. I put it away, which is weird because I got a bunch of packages to mail today. It is 3.1 ounces. So dead on, Casey. Good job. All right. So let's see how these compare. Now, again, I don't find the Karasu practical for me in any way. It's not practical in a grip. It is a cutter. It's just grip-wise, it does not feel good to me. It's square in my hand. I don't like where my thumb fits up here. I'm just being honest, guys. And the fishtail back here where it narrows down, this digs in, it just doesn't feel comfortable to me. The Sasori is fantastic. Really is. Now, comparison-wise, here is your Ontario Rat 2. Much bigger than the Karasu and a little smaller than the Sasori. And you can see the Rat 1 is way bigger than both. So that's 2 knives in, what are we at? We'll be 12 minutes when this is done. So not bad. They're both built extremely well by the 2 companies. Just really different. And unique. And I like to show different and unique stuff. I don't want everything to be the same. So I hope you feel the same way and you enjoyed taking a look at these. So like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. And guys, stick around on the channel and have some fun. Hopefully you are, and hopefully you'll join us for some of the live streams. So thank you so much for all your support and for watching the KnivesFAST channel.